All right, so the further explanation here says that when we speak, we hear our voices through our own heads.
Bouncing around in those spaces.
Yeah, we hear it vibrating within our own heads, and this makes our voices sound deeper and more resonant.
It's true.
So how you're hearing your voice when you speak, it sounds deeper to you than it does to other people.
Right.
And it also sounds more resonant.
Yes.
If something is resonant, it means that it is clear, it is...
and it rings out. It might be heard over a long, long distance.
Yes.
Like a good singer, an opera singer, will have a resonant voice. So they don't even need a microphone, even if you're sitting at the back of the theater. You can hear their voice because it's loud and powerful.
Yeah, it projects.
And it goes very far distances.
So it sounds deeper and more resonant inside your head than it does to other people.
Interesting. I guess we could say that low sounds are more resonant, right? If you've
Than
ever been
high
to a
sounds.
concert and someone plays a low sound and it almost shakes your chest, that's the idea we're having here of resonant. It's shaking your chest because of the spaces in your body, just like your voice shakes around inside the spaces in your head. Very cool. When you hear your voice recorded, you hear it how other people do. Wow, so if you really want to hear what you sound like, record yourself. And it likely sounds strange to you.
Yes.
Well, of course, yeah.
Yeah, it does. It sounds weird. It sounds wrong. It sounds not like you. That's because the version of a person's voice they hear most often becomes the one they prefer.
Oh.
Okay, so you're always hearing your voice inside your head. I don't know a lot of people who record themselves so frequently that they hear the recording more than their own voice.
Yeah.
So of course you prefer the one that you hear the most often. To prefer one thing over another means you like one thing more than another thing. I prefer apples to oranges, for example. It just means I like apples more than I like oranges. So you prefer the version of your voice that you hear in your head. And when you hear the recording, you don't like it because it doesn't sound like you think you sound.
It's strange to you, right? And it says this is called the mere exposure effect. That's what scientists would term it, the mere exposure effect. Luckily, though, this means that the people around you, they probably prefer your voice as they hear it. So don't worry if you don't like the sound of your recorded voice. Other people are totally used to it. And if somehow they could get into your head and hear your voice the way you hear it, they would think, that's not you. That sounds very strange. It's very low and different from your true voice.
Yeah, I hear my voice on recording.
It's true.
Somewhat often, and I never like it.
No?
No, because I don't think it sounds like me. It
definitely sounds
That's not
weird.
what I'm supposed to sound like. And you get it when you're on videos and when you're on audio recordings.
Yeah.
And I actually prefer not to listen to those.
Oh, really?
I don't know about you.
It takes some getting used to. You just sort of have to go, okay, well, that's what my voice sounds like. But I remember as a kid, one of my friends, we had a tape recorder.
Yep.
And we had so much fun just recording our voices and playing it back and then watching the friend's face going, that's not what I sound like. And we were all like, yeah, that's exactly what you sound like.
And
so
nobody
really
ever believes it.
No, it really is an interesting scientific experiment to do.
You can try this out on if you've never done this before, you can try recording your own voice and just listen back to it and just see how different it is from your perception or what you think your voice is supposed to sound like.
There you go.
We don't have tape recorders anymore.
No.
I used to have one too.
Yeah.
I used to record like songs when I was a kid.
Yeah,
and even back then, I was only like 5 years old when I started recording my first songs on a little tape recorder. And I never thought it was me after it. I thought there were little goblins or something inside the machine
I see. Okay.
that had changed my voice.
Oh, interesting.
I don't believe in tape recorder goblins anymore.
No, but you could use your smartphone, right? They have a voice memo on your smartphone. You could pull it out and record it. It might also be interesting to make your voice lower so that it sounds like your voice.
That's cheating.
Yeah, I guess you could.
That's cheating. You can't do that. You got to do it naturally, just like you're having a conversation with a friend. Well, we're almost out of time for today. Before we leave you, let's have our For You chat.
Okay.